The United States says it must intervene in Venezuela because there's a dictatorship and they have to fight for democracy. But these words drip with hypocrisy because the United States supports authoritarian governments and dictatorships around the world. Let's take a look at some examples. The people of Yemen are experiencing massive rates of famine and cholera after 4 years of military intervention led by the Saudi monarchy, a strategic ally of the United States. Yes, the same Saudi monarchy involved in the dismemberment of opposition journalist Khashoggi. And what does Trump have to say about this strategic ally? I want to stick with an ally that has been in many ways very good. The abuses of Israel against the Palestinian people are unspeakable in their brutality. In 2018, almost 300 people were killed, including 55 children. Israel maintains an apartheid state, encroaching on the basic democratic rights of Palestinians and colonizing their land, relegating them to the position of second-class citizen. Furthermore, the United States reduced its contribution to the UN's Fund for Palestinian Refugees from $300 million to just $60 million. Clearly, humanitarianism and democracy aren't priorities in Israel. And then there are the chilling images from the US-Mexico border, where in addition to repressing and imprisoning migrants, Trump cruelly separates children from their parents. With the help of the US, the United Nations invaded Haiti in 2004 with the excuse of stabilizing democracy and providing humanitarian assistance. The troops were responsible for multiple human rights violations in the 15 years of occupation. The population remains immersed in poverty, and protests are brutally repressed by the US-backed government. Over 20 people have been killed in the most recent wave of protests rocking the country. The US was behind the coup in Honduras in 2009, and Trump recently supported the latest fraudulent elections there. Trump also congratulated Bolsonaro, a politician who proudly champions the brutality of the last dictatorship in Brazil. Furthermore, his special envoy is Elliot Abrams, a man who already has blood on his hands from previous interventions in Latin America. The Venezuelan and Latin American right wing, with the help of the United States, are using the poverty and desperation of millions of Venezuelans in an attempt to justify these coups, with the intention of furthering a neoliberal austerity plan. Maduro's policy, with US meddling, have created this dire situation of poverty in Venezuela, which the right wing plans to capitalize on. As Latin American writer and journalist Eduardo Galeano once said, "Whenever America saves a town, it leaves it turned into a madhouse or a cemetery."